Cincinnati Bengals. Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Ranger, 70 Ranger, 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. You know, look at this Baltimore defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
65, pouring a 7, crackle 80. Ready, ready?
Back to throw. Haynes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Up the middle they go. Holloway. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown, but the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? He barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Jackson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
3rd and goal, Jackson. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker as to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense.
They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
10, 18, 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Fernandez. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
The ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
This pass into the hands of Turner.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Come on, come on, go.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for Cincinnati score. A big play there.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Holloway. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Ravens.
It's hot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Holloway. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Well, we changed it. 13.
Now Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly. and forcing incompletions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He'll complete this one to Collins. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Stephanie! Hawk 70!
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Go!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Haynes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Faster. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
First down and goal to go.
18 Pioneer.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And he'll take this into the end zone from Bengal TV. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Ravens nothing.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver. Got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for the right-handed quarterback if he was going to his left.
Exactly.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They hold him only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Holloway. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 25. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holloway. And he will have a Ravens 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. That is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the 1st half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To throw from his end zone, Haynes will get this complete to Worthy. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
70.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. McClain. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And his man, complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And Xavier Worthy hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now the try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score. Bengals 21, Ravens nothing.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Strickland. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And Jackson throwing once more. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Oh, that is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Jackson. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. But that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Now they'll change things up.
19 tight. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Throwing to start the drive. Haynes. He finds his man. Complete. That's Fernandez. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The final shot before break. Haynes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll keep it on the ground. Holloway. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-round. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
It's not. It's not.
On first down, Minor. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And they'll keep leading and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
It reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
To about the 35, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hey, Crash. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
19 left, Buffalo 8.
Back to throw. Haynes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case,
and he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Ravens nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
in every game that's ever been played, our coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Looking to throw. Jackson. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd down and goal. Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holloway. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
To kick off for Baltimore.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Panther 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Haynes. Going for a right side here. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run on first down. McLean. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
9-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. Haynes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up
Trap
2nd
60.
and
Trap
goal
60.
at
Go.
the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Haynes. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trip. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 64 yards.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, it's caught. Well, the Ravens are going to be set up at a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
No, we changed it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back to throw. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
To throw again is Jackson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. As they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. Wide open receiver complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Up the middle they go. Holloway. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
And they take a knee.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bengals, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another home day next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Your blades are sharpened with precision.